Hey guys, my name is Sarah Pippen, and I've chosen to present on digital storytelling. This has been a fairly new concept to me, in just the fact that I've never realized exactly what it is. However, digital storytelling in the educational setting can, when used appropriately and effectively, greatly enhance the learning experience for students. There are three key components that I have found through all of my research to be very essential to any digital story. Alright, so for digital storytelling, our three main aspects we have to have are pictures, music, and narration. Now, let's discuss those in more detail. First, let's discuss the use of pictures. There is a plethora of resources that we can access: pictures, drawings, photographs, or maps and charts. These include but are not limited to things like Google Images, our own personal pictures, online or printed maps. The list could go on forever. But these resources are readily available online or in a public library to us today to find pictures and images for just about any topic we'd like to discover. Alright, next I'd like to talk about the use of music. Music is a very key element to any good story, and digital stories are no different. Think about it. When you watch an intense action movie, a Disney movie, a cartoon, or a chick flick, what's the one element that gives away anything that's fixing to happen? That's right, the music. Thoughtfully planned out music can greatly enhance the plot of your digital story. Music can be found almost anywhere technology lies. For example, just as I used my own clavinova here in my living room, but music can be purchased from iTunes, Amazon, online music resources. Sound effects can be downloaded from just about anywhere offline or bought off CDs that sold in, just our local Walmart. But you should remember that you don't have to use a continuous piece of music. It could be just as simple as a sound effect, or using a part of a speech or an interview if that serves the point in the lesson. Sometimes we need to remember that less is more. Finally, I'd like to talk about probably one of the more important aspects of a digital story, the narration. Narration in its simplest form is the author's voice. You first need to create the script, determine what point of view your story will be told in, and decide on one topic to cover, and then narrate it. You'll need access to a microphone, a digital recorder, or some other voice recorder. Audacity is a great voice editor and recorder. It's available for Windows, Macs, and other operating systems. So, in closing, let's recap. By definition, digital storytelling refers to a short form of digital media production that allows everyday people to share aspects of their life story. Media may include the digital equivalent of film techniques, full motion video with sound, animation, stills, audio, or any of the other forms of non-physical media. In more or less words, a digital story is taking all these elements that we've described earlier, combining them all together to get one concept.